Welcome to The Buzz. I'm Kathy Steffen.
And I'm Drew Schwendeman.
For our first show of 2017, we are dishing on the top entertainment stories for this week.
First on today's show, we have Woke Up Like This, where we'll be talking everything new and exciting in the entertainment world. Coming up at number 3 on our countdown, Melissa McCarthy brought down the house on Saturday Night Live this weekend.
In the sense, when I say Rocky start, I mean it in the sense of Rocky the movie, because I came out here to punch you in the face, and also I don't talk so good.
She delivered a spot-on impression of White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer.
In the skit, she portrays Spicer as an angry press secretary with a testy relationship with the press. I thought this was so hysterical. She walked up, and at the first second, I didn't even realize it was Melissa McCarthy. I really thought it was Sean Spicer.
Her performance was so perfect, and she was unannounced that even Sean Spicer responded, saying that it was funny, but he thinks they could tone it down a bit. Do you think they need to?
No, I feel like that's the point of SNL, is it's an exaggeration. And I know that celebrities and, even government officials can get kind of testy,
yeah.
But I think it's all in good fun.
Yeah, and I hope they bring her back soon.
Well, Beyonce broke the internet this weekend when she announced she was pregnant with not one, but 2 flawless twins. The Grammy Award-winning artist broke the record for the most liked photo on Instagram with her pregnancy announcement. Over the weekend, fans flocked to Twitter to sound off on possible baby names.
I actually asked students around campus for their thoughts on the matter. Is she going for a color theme or something else? Take a look. Beyonce's pregnant. She needs our help thinking of baby names. Yeah, it's fun. Beyonce just announced she's pregnant and the internet is already buzzing with possible baby names. Well, the Queen Bee may or may not have enlisted our help, so we're asking USC students to reach into these bowls to figure out what she might name those flawless twins. Help me pick out an adjective and a noun to see what the name of the first twin will be.
Royal Grace.
Royal Grace, that's so pretty.
Really nice. I like that actually. Ooh, I like it already. Ooh, Flawless Clover.
Flawless Clover, that sounds actually really pretty. It could be a nickname, if not a real name. Cerulean Diamond. Cerulean's like a shade of blue. Who's her first child?
Brooklyn Sunshine.
Brooklyn Sunshine, that's kind of pretty.
For
Clover. Oh, it could be 4-leaf clover. I think Clover could be a pretty name, going with Ivy.
Ginger Diamond.
Ginger Diamond. Cerulean Peach.
These are good.
Nutella. Tulip. So we're getting a
Tulip.
plant theme.
Yeah. I actually had a lot of fun filming that segment, especially because I just had the students pick out a noun and adjective, and there were some crazy combinations, but I think my favorite was Royal Grace.
I liked the one with the Nutella, just because that's so out there, and I know it sounds kind of weird, but I feel like Beyonce would do something totally unexpected like that.
Absolutely. She's definitely going to go for something out there that we've never heard before. But number 1 on our countdown is Lady Gaga's halftime performance at the Super Bowl 51 last night. Mother Monster won the game with her medley of greatest hits, including Born This Way, Telephone, and The Edge of Glory.
Gaga started the show singing God Bless America and This Land Is Your Land at the top of the stadium before skydiving into the stage in a silver Versace jumpsuit. Many people wondered if she would make a political statement like Beyonce did last year, but she said at a press conference beforehand that her performance would only deal with inclusion and equality. USA Today, however, said she was probably the first person to say transgender on the Super Bowl stage during Born This Way.
Lady Gaga did seem to unite people from all bases. Over 111 million football fans and Little Monsters tuned into the annual game. After the Super Bowl, she announced her world tour for her latest album, Joanne, on Instagram and Twitter. She'll start in Vancouver on August 1st, but make her way down to the Forum here in Englewood a week later. Tickets won't go on sale until February 13th, but based off the hype around her performance yesterday, I'm sure these tickets are going to sell out fast.
Yes.
But what do you think this week's top stories in entertainment were? You can let us know by tweeting us at USC The Buzz or in the comments below. Now let's go over to the world according to Eric.
Hey Buzzers, welcome to the world according to Eric. The last time I saw you guys it was 2016. So let me start by saying Happy New Year. Let me also start by saying that since it's 2017, there's a few things I want us to just leave behind. In fact, I've compiled a list. Top 5 things we need to just leave in 2016. Number 1, the Kardashian family, the whole family. This includes Blac Chyna, Caitlyn Jenner, both Kylie's old and new lips, and if Kanye doesn't get his life together, he can stay too. Kardashians, gotta go. Number 2, Instagram stories. First of all, this is so disrespectful to Snapchat. Snapchat has been around for 5 whole American years. Secondly, Instagram videos aren't even an upgrade. I can't use a geo filter, I can't have dog ears, I can't even alter my voice. As far as I'm concerned, Instagram videos are the great value version of Snapchat. Kind of like the second Aunt Viv on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Gotta go. Number 3, any talk of Taylor Swift's dating life. Absolutely any talk of Taylor Swift's dating life must go. Honestly, I need consistency, and Taylor changes men like I change topics, weekly. Taylor Swift, gotta go. Number 4, most of the makeup trends in 2016, but most importantly, the transparent eyebrow, or as I like to call them, Invisalign. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, eyebrows were never meant to be a guessing game. I shouldn't have to assume where they start. If you want to fade, go get a haircut. Transparent eyebrows, gotta go. And number 5, last but not least, the top 5 thing that we need to just leave in 2016, Drake. Gotta go. All right, thank you guys for tuning into The World According to Eric. See you next time.
Today, I sit before you all with a very somber task, mourning the loss of the Bachelor contestants' dead careers. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, what careers? Because The Bachelor has seen its fair share of probably definitely fake jobs. In the franchise's 15-year history, we've seen job titles like dog lover, free spirit, socialite, and of course, the one I relate to most, chicken enthusiast. This season was no different. Let's take a look at my favorite job of the season, aspiring dolphin trainer.
I'm like obsessed with dolphins. Nick would love dolphins. We could become dolphin trainers together. You never know.
Oh my God.
Hi, Nick.
Wow. You look amazing.
I'm Alexis.
Alexis,
I can't really
nice to
see
meet you.
The fact that her costume is 100% left shark and in no way a dolphin, it's safe to say that nobody is too worried about our girl Alexis losing her job. But to many of the women on the show, their jobs are very real and very much on the line. Just this season, we've seen lawyers, teachers, nurses, and business owners. But perhaps the girl with the most on the line is Taylor.
I'm Taylor. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I'm a mental health counselor.
Hi, I'm Taylor. Come on in.
I just recently graduated with my master's from Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
Nick is picking between me, who has a higher level of emotional intelligence.
I love this. I love it.
And Corinne, who is a manipulative.
Taylor is very accomplished at just 23 years old, and I don't doubt her emotional IQ. Like many of the women on the show, she's accomplished, intelligent, and totally beautiful. However, if you Google her, that's not what you'll see. Instead, you'll be greeted by articles detailing her fights with fellow contestant Corinne. That legacy doesn't make me want to trust her with my mental health. Unfortunately, The Bachelor just isn't the best addition to your resume. But the real career problems start before the contestants even make it to the mansion. First, let's talk clothes. Glamour magazine estimates that the contestants spend an average of $6,000 for clothing. The ladies need a different dress for every rose ceremony and every date. According to Insider, one contestant remortgaged her house just to pay for her Bachelor wardrobe. And that's just the start of the problems. Of course, it's tough to save up for 3 months of outfits, but it's even tougher to leave your job for that amount of time. Many contestants have admitted to quitting their jobs just to participate in the show, and even more have discussed the difficulty of getting hired again after their 15 minutes of Bachelor fame. Now, I need to be clear on something. I love The Bachelor. I hate to admit it, but I just love drama, so I watch it every week as my guilty pleasure. But I just can't shake the one thing that bothers me the most. The show sells the idea that you have to choose between love and your career. In the world of The Bachelor, a love life and a professional life are mutually exclusive. So maybe on tonight's episode, Nick should skip asking the contestants if they'll accept his rose, and instead ask if it's all really worth it. If you'll be tuning into The Bachelor tonight like me, be sure to follow @USCTheBuzz on Instagram for our social media team's reactions to all the drama. This season has certainly inspired its fair share of memes, and our own Brogan Craner took to the street to hear all about the best viral videos of 2017 so far.
Hey, what's up? I'm Brogan here with The Buzz. After Super Bowl 51 yesterday, the internet blew up with memes, and so we are catching up with people to get their favorite viral moments of 2017.
So my favorite viral moment of 2017 so far had to be the Catch Me Outside girl. I mean, that's hilarious. Dr. Phil even thought it was hilarious.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside?
I love Airbnb's We Accept commercial that aired Super Bowl Sunday because it speaks volumes about what's going on right now in society.
The sad Melania, happy Melania gif is viral because she's like happy when Trump is looking at him and then sad when he's not, so she needs some help, I think.
This gif of Mariah Carey being wheeled on stage is me having to Uber 3 blocks, and I just found it like really relatable because for Uber.
I liked the Michelle Obama gif because her side eye is all of us when we're just not having it.
So my favorite viral moment of 2017 has got to be Salve.
Those were some great viral moments, and we can't wait to see what the internet throws at us next. If you enjoyed this segment, catch us on Twitter. How about that? At USC The Buzz. Cassie and Drew, back to you.
This has been such a crazy week in entertainment, but we will always be here to keep you up to date. I'm Cassie Steffen.
And I'm Drew Schweindeman. See you next week on The Buzz.